Parshas Bamidbar, Shlishi. The Aliyah opens up by telling us how all of the different Shvatim encamped while they were in the desert. And it tells us that they actually had to look for the specific signs that were given for each particular Shevet. Rashi tells us something very interesting, that every single Shevet had their own flag, which was a different color, and it was put up there so that everybody could know where they are supposed to be. The Psukim then delineate the different camps that existed around the Mishkan. The first one was the Machane Yehuda, which was at the east, really towards the front of the Mishkan. And together with Shevet Yehuda was the Shevet of Yisachar and Zvulun. And the Pasuk tells us that they are going to be the first to journey since they are in the front. So then when Hashem says that they should continue on in their travels, they are going to be the first to continue walking. The second Machane that it mentions is the Machane of Ruvain, which was towards the south, and together with Ruvain was the Shevet of Shimon and the Shevet of Gad, and they're going to be the second to travel right after the Machane of Yehuda. Then the Psukim mention what's going on in the middle, right next to the actual Mishkan. That's actually where the Leviim camped. They were right around the Mishkan itself. And the Pasuk tells us something very interesting. It says, Kasher Yachanu Ken Yisa'u, that the same way that they camped, that was the same way that they traveled. And Rashi tells us that that means that they actually followed that same exact formation when they were walking throughout the desert, exactly where they were. No running around to this side, to that side, none of that. Everybody stayed exactly in their position, and that is how they continued to walk through the desert. The third group mentioned is the Machane Ephraim, who was to the west of the Mishkan, and together with Ephraim was Menashe and as well as Binyamin. And the last group that is mentioned, the last Machane, is the Machane of Dan, who was to the north, and together with them was Asher and Naphtali.